What is up tonight, YouTube? So, in the last video, you guys seen me teaching trick tips on no complies, and weirdly enough, that day I was actually skating pretty badly. As you can tell, I was slamming a decent bit, and no comply being such a consistent trick of mine, it was weird for me to be doing bad ones, but we all have bad days. And that was done, I filmed that on Thursday, so I was really pumped to go skate on Friday, but I ended up having like 4 hours of sleep. Then I went and I worked, and I left work a little early because, like I said before, Friday has become my early day to leave. And I immediately went to the skate park. Now, there was also strong winds happening, and you can actually see that in the clips you're about to see. But I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do, and for a while now I've wanted to heel flip off the little pad that's only a curb high, and I haven't heel flipped off anything in a long time, so I figured even if it was a little windy, it wasn't that tall, and the wind did make it more difficult, but I decided to heel flip off of it. After I battled the heel flip, I wasn't really feeling doing any impact skating anymore. So recently, as I've been skating the bank more, I've been getting higher on the transition just for more speed because I can pump really good, but I've just been going higher. And the last session I had, not in this video, the one before that, at the skate park, I kept hearing a clanging, and I just assumed I was locking my back truck in, but I wasn't sure because I'm not paying attention if I was slashing or not. So I decided to film a couple clips in my cooldown of me slashing coping. So check these out, and then I got a kind of a funny story about not wanting to take impact anymore. Okay, so I ended up skating the transition so I wouldn't take impact because after landing Primo so many times, and you guys did not see how many times I landed Primo, I just did not want to take impact, but I wasn't done with skating, so I filmed the slashes a couple times, and I ended up filming 4 clips, but what was funny about it is I filmed 3 back-to-back, and I wanted to film one more a little bit further away, and you guys obviously seen that. But as I go to film the 4th one, as I'm setting up the new angle, a bunch of kids show up. So there's 2 10-year-olds, a 4-year-old, and a 6-year-old. I'm guessing ages, but that's my guess. Now, they are all playing around in the ramps, and I've already been here for an hour and a half, so I really don't mind taking a couple second break and allowing them to play. The way I've been getting speed, though, for this quarter pipe, so I don't have to pump super hard and I can have a lot of control, is I would run 2 steps on the flat of the fun box, throw my board down the ramp of the fun box, jump down the ramp, catch my board in the transition, and cruise out of it at a decent rate of speed. Now, when I'm doing this, I'm traveling at about roughly 15 miles an hour. That's my guess, but I'm cruising at a high rate of speed, and I'm a big guy. Well, the 2 10-year-olds yell for the younger kids to get out of my way because they recognize that these kids are blocking me from doing this little run. So they move over, and I think, this is my chance. I can throw my board down, get that one last slash in, and I can get out of there. Well, when I go to throw my board down, there is this moment of my feet is not touching anything. I am literally floating through the air. And these 2 10-year-olds who are standing off to the side of this fun box that I'm using to get speed decide to play tag. I mean, like that. One kid slaps the other kid and goes, "Tag, you're it." And they run in front of me. Now, out of the corner of my eye, I see all of this happening while my feet are not touching anything. This is all split-second decisions, guys. And I have 2 choices. Either I eat pavement, or I collide with these 2 kids. So I decided to move my front foot higher up on the nose. Now, of course, my inevitable goal was hoped to land in such an angle that I could cruise it out and carve it. That's not what happened. I ended up at 15 miles an hour, slamming my hip from a 4-foot drop and just cramming it into the pavement. Then, of course, my entire body buckled, and I ended up slamming my elbow and my wrist. Those didn't hurt at all. All the force was on my hip. And that sucked. I mean, I hit hard enough I bounced, and I ended up landing face down. Now, with a lot of adrenaline pumping and me just really wanting to get this last clip so I could leave because I'm tired, I go to pop up, and when I turn around and go to get up, all of them are standing around me, asking if I'm okay. Now, hey, I appreciate that, but I'm fine, guys, don't worry about it. And as I sit up to get up, the 4-year-old is now face-to-face with me, looks me dead in the eyes, and just goes, "You need to be more careful." Honestly, at this point, all anger had left me, and I just thought it was hysterical. I have a sensor light, so sorry about the lighting now. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I ended up with a decent bruise on my hip, and it was a little weird to walk for a day or two, and it's still sore, but I'm getting over it. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Have a great day, guys, and keep pushing forward.